mental reasons, mental
Yeah,
health reasons, which is true. People do experience a need to take a break.
yeah, and I
I
think
think
that's
that's why they
totally.
give them some slack.
I think that's totally fair. Mental health should be addressed, especially in sports players. I don't know if y'all have seen the HBO documentary, The Weight of Gold.
No,
Uh,
what's it about, buddy?
Weight of Gold. It's a whole documentary about how Olympians go into this deep depression after winning gold or not getting the gold. Because they spend their entire lives, achieving this one moment and then falling short, or after they do achieve the moment, what do they do now? Yeah, mental
Yes.
health's a big thing in professional sports that has been overlooked for as a tradition. Suck it up, go back on the field type of thing. Um, so yeah, I'm glad that they stopped finding him for that reason.
Nice. And like we mentioned each episode when we talk about Simmons, we always like to continue monitoring the situation. I know there's another one in Brooklyn with Kyrie and his unvaccinated status not allowing him to participate in games.
Mhm.
You can find for that as well.
Yep.
Granted, he's already had amassed a large amount of money that Simmons could only dream of. Uh, but yeah, we always keep track on these things. Um, Everyone, I mean, in that whole Kyrie Irving situation, each loss they get, it's always like, "Hey Durant, what do you think? How would you have won if Kyrie was playing?" No shit.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
just egging him on. Reporters, I mean, they have to answer. They have to ask these questions,
Yeah.
as repetitive as they are. When's Kyrie coming back? When's Kyrie coming back?
Yep.
He'll be back when he's ready.
Yeah. I mean, I for his for his reasons, yeah, I could see them still, not paying him for the games that he's missing. I get that because that's personal choice without no evidence of, you know, detrimental side effects.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
So
whoa, whoa, whoa. I was
That's
like,
fine.
dang.
yeah.
We'll come up with any new updates as we go along. Hey, I think we got another special guest here randomly, but long time no see. What is up? Uh, Ryan, I'd like to introduce you to our old friend, Bad Luck Beto. You can just call him
All
Beto.
right.
Albert,
How's it going, Beto? Nice
How's
to
it going,
meet you,
man?
man.
Likewise.
Hold
awesome.
on, hold on.
Beto, we've just been talking a lot about baseball earlier. Can't say anything live, but we kind of know that the Astros need a bit of work to be done if they want to try to salvage something in this game one.
Hmm.
And currently, we were just talking a bit about basketball. We were kind of wrapping up our Spurs talk. We were continuing the Simmons saga and the Kyrie Irving catastrophe that's going on. Um, any quick thoughts on Simmons? How do you think things are going with Simmons, in your opinion?
I like your Nightwing take on Simmons. It was a great analogy.
I thank you. I know some people out there would appreciate it.
Yeah, he was trying to be more of a. He can't be Batman. He can't be Superman. He's a sidekick. He's like a Beast Boy, I guess. That's what I can
There
say.
you
There you
go.
go.
Oh.
But no, honestly, I mean, he is what it is. He's pulling diva, and I like your analogy that Timon said. If the world is turning its back on you, you turn your back on the world. That was a good, also another good reference.
I think he
Um,
read the signs and he's like, shit, people are going to start hating
yeah,
me. Let me hate on them first.
Yeah.
I mean, you can live. I mean, just like how they said in in Batman. I think it's the Dark Knights where, you live to see yourself turn like turn
Turn
to
to the
become the
villain.
villain. Yeah,
Yeah.
turn to become the villain, like something like that, man. I mean, he has I mean, he's put in a situation where, I mean, hey, you're gonna be the second option. You're not expected to be. I mean, the guy coming in every single day, and you're getting paid the guy money. What's the
Mhm.
most popular position in football right now? The backup quarterback.
There you go. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Matt Flynn was one of the. I mean, Matt Flynn is one of the highest paid backup quarterbacks of all time. I mean, he's already retired, but he was backup to who? The man Aaron Rodgers. And when he would come in, he'd be the most popular guy. I mean, whether he throw a pick, hey, it's okay, on to the next one. He throw a touchdown, they celebrate him more than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Andy Dalton to us when he had to come in and he got hurt, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Andy Dalton, whatever." Comes back after Gary Begover does pretty well. Well, yeah, when not fairly well, decent, whatever, for like one game or half a game. And Andy Dalton comes back the next couple of games, and everyone's celebrating. We can do it with Andy Dalton, but not really. It was just us Cowboy fans um, just being Cowboy fans, I guess. But no, I mean, you're in a position where you're gonna be the backup quarterback. You get me? Everyone's gonna love you. Everyone's gonna wear your jersey. You're
Yeah.
getting paid to be. You're getting paid to be the guy, and you don't even have to be the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they gonna say? Like they're not gonna say, "Oh, we lost to Simmons." I mean, maybe they did years back, but now they understand who they have. Put in the work on your shot, develop over time, prove that you're the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
mean,
as a competitor, you should. That's what you strive
Yeah,
for. You know, somebody
exactly.
takes your spot, you want to get back in it. That's
He has the mindset of fine. I'll be the best person on a shitty team.
right.
And like
Or he just wants to get paid.
and how does that work? Where does your competitive nature? Look at
Yeah.
what Alonzo Ball and Zach Levine and DeRozan are doing right now with the Bulls. They're 5-0 right now.
4-0. Well, maybe
4-0,
they already
sorry.
won. I don't know.
I don't know.
Granted, they beat like depleted teams, but they're still winning as a team.
Mr. Laredo is batting right now. So I can't say anything. Sorry.
That's fine.
Mr. Laredo.
And they don't know who we're talking about. Don't worry.
Yes,
definitely.
we all know what you're talking about. Whatever.
But I'm sorry. Yeah, that was just my little 50 cents in. Sorry, I was watching the
Yeah,
game and my wife has been sick, so that's why.
Okay. Shout out to D. Hopefully she gets well.
Oh yeah, she was watching earlier. Like while I was putting her to bed, she was watching for me. That's why I was hearing you guys. Well, and then she said, "Babe, go join the guys." So I was like, "Okay, yeah." Like she's going to bed already.
They need
Nice.
you.
Nah, her meds kicked in. No, literally, my wife said, "Did he just quote Timon?"
I did. I literally did. Awesome. Got some people, intelligent viewers out there, get my highbrow humor.
Okay, that's
I'm
okay, dude.
She's like, "Babe,
That's
go
a
join
round of
them." I'm
applause
like, "She already
right
fell asleep.
there.
Her meds were kicking in." So
They're struggling. Go join them.
Alright,
All right.
alright,
Well,
Matt,
one other McNugget of
hopefully-
basketball
hopefully
news
your
that I was
wife
gonna
gets
say,
better,
and
bro.
you could add more after that. Is a pair of game-worn Michael Jordan sneakers from his rookie season sold for $1.47 million to high-end card collector Nick Fiorella on Sunday during some excellence and something luxury auction back in Vegas, shattering the record for the most expensive game-worn footwear. The sneakers were donned in Jordan's fifth NBA game, a 17-point, 5 rebound, 5 assist outing against the Denver Nuggets. Photo matching reports or purports that those sneakers could have been worn maybe even earlier than that game. But 1.47 mil. That's no chump change. Granted, legendary player. I thought it'd just be a fun roundtable to see any other sports memorabilia each one of us might spend a good dime on if we had Jeff Bezos like money. Ryan, is there any sports memorabilia from any player? Doesn't matter which sport. What would you buy? And the reason why?
I got two things.
Go for
one-
it. Two things.
Kelly Slater's championship surfboard from when he won his seventh world surfing title.
Damn.
Nice, good choice.
Random, yeah. And one of my heroes, Lance Armstrong's Tour de France bike on his last year. His last bike, beautiful bike. Those are two things I would spend some good money on.
Would you ride the bike?
Oh, that'd be a wall art piece for sure.
I was like,
Don't touch it. Don't even
Yeah.
breathe on it.
Yeah.
All right. I like. I mean,
even
the
look at
surfboard. I was like, oh, this little baseball. No, I got a damn surfboard
Yeah.
here. It's from a legend himself. I don't know how many tasty waves he was on this board.
He's one of the most winningest athletes in the world, you know.
Nice. I like it. Good shit.
Beto,
Beto, since you're on now, I'll get your response. Any sports memorabilia you would like to buy if you had the the kind of
Oh.
millions of dollars, or even a billionaire. You're a billionaire.
Well, for one, I'm surprised PJ Tucker didn't buy those shoes.
God.
Oh,
One, I'm surprised he didn't buy those shoes.
True.
Second tidbit I was gonna put, talking about sports memorabilia. Did y'all hear about the football that
The football?
the six,
Oh,
yeah.
600th
yeah.
the 600th touchdown of Tom Brady? It's
Yeah.
currently valued supposedly about $500,000 or $250,000. I'm sorry,
Yeah, it's half
three
a mil.
fourths of a half a mil to three-fourths
Yeah.
of a million. And that when the guy, the equipment manager that went up to him and said, "Hey, Tom Brady really wants the ball," he gave it back, whatever. They said, "Oh, well," he told the guy no. He told the guy twice no, but then he said, "Hey, Tom Brady really wants it," and well, like, was Tom Brady gonna, ask or tell me something? He's like, he'll come. I'm sorry, excuse me. He'll come and say hi right now, or like whatever. So he's like, "Okay, fine, here's the ball." They ended up giving him, I think,
A whole bunch of
$1,000
stuff,
in
dude.
the store, and then a game played football. And I think they're gonna give him an autograph jersey of Tom Brady, like which
Yeah,
give
they
or
gave him.
take, that's about maybe like $5,000 in memorabilia, more or less.
Well,
He lost about 495,000 still.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
yeah. If Brady wants it back, he's got the money to buy it back.
I mean,
I know.
what he
Give him
got?
$500,000.
He got.
I'll give it back.
I think
to
it
you,
was
but,
Tom Brady.
No, I guess.
Blame Mike Evans. His dumbass gave the ball away.
Well,
I
it
guess
was
two-
Mike Evans. It was
Yeah,
Mike
two
Evans
things as
and
well. I
Tom
would get
Brady.
about
Yeah.
memorabilia. I would get number one would be
Damn.
30th anniversary autographed Emmitt Smith jersey.
Damn.
And the other would be a Columbia 300
Which jersey?
bowling ball that where the one that Walter Ray Williams Jr. He's a legend in bowling. He won his first nationally televised championship, and I think during that tournament he bowled the first televised or one of the first three televised 300 perfect games on national TV. This was back before ESPN had them and on TV and all that stuff. That's what I would get. But that would be mounted, that wouldn't be used.
So what the
Oh
kid
no,
got?
definitely. All these things probably
The
wouldn't
kid
even
got
be
a-
under lock and key, under glass. Doesn't even touch it.
So the kid got.
Geez,
Just so you
Danny's
guys
still in?
know.
He's a little quiet. Danny, you
So-
there? Unmute
Yeah.
yourself and tell me what
Oh,
sports
okay,
memorabilia
okay.
you
I
would
was
want to
like,
buy.
Dang, why can't you motherfuckers hear me? My bad. I was like, I'm yelling over here. All right, so
You've been muted, bro.
It
now
could
I
be
know
anything.
I'm
Could be a
actually-
game ball, jersey, hat, shoe, bat,
So
glove,
real
anything.
quick, just so you guys know what he won was he
Yeah.
did get a Tom Brady jersey signed, Mike Evans jersey signed, a Tom Brady football signed. I guess he had like $1,000 in the store. He did get 1 Bitcoin from Tom Brady,
Ooh.
and which is worth like 69,000.
That
And
ain't bad.
he got season tickets for the rest of this year and next year.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
At
like
the
2 games left.
50-yard line, third row. God damn.
That Bitcoin kind of sweetens the deal a little bit.
Well, that means he can't get a football anymore.
But,
Third row, he
okay,
can't get a football no more.
I mean,
true.
well, kind of going into that, right? So, like, say this person does keep it, right? So he's not gonna get $500,000. Like, it's not gonna happen. He has to get it appraised. He has to go through so much loopholes, white tape, red tape, whatever,
Which costs
the hell
money.
colored tape, which costs money for them to even make a profit. They'll probably make like 100,000 at the end. So, dude, because they need to make money. Like, this isn't like, that's why Tom Brady or whatever, they can just kind of throw it in there, and he'll probably do it for charity, honestly. Like, someone will pay, north of half, for that.
Well, I don't know. A PSA grade 10 Charizard is worth about 250,000, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's true.
I mean, I just sold my Charizard card for $1,000 a few months ago, so.
Really? Damn.
But it was a second edition. It wasn't a first edition, so.
All right. Well, for me, sports memorabilia, what would I do? I would want, probably the assigned Mexico jersey with the Aztec calendar, that whole like team. I think that would probably be it. And then the other one would probably be, I actually do have a signed jersey from the Spurs. I just don't like the player. But anyways, But I would want like to get like that'd be badass. Maybe get a Tim Duncan sign jersey, or Ginobili, one of those two. Parker's cool, but you know I'd want one of those like other two, uh, and just frame it. You know, I mean it's not really much. Actually, it kind of is a lot. Actually, to ask for Tim Duncan, maybe not Ginobili, but like a Duncan jersey, signed jersey, because he rarely likes to sign and all that stuff. Whereas Ginobili's a little bit more better than that, but that's besides the point. That's me.
I have an Avery Johnson jersey signed. But
Really?
yeah, but
Dang.
it's like a child. It's like a child size jersey. It'll probably fit you, Danny.
Oh, shots fired.
All right, guys. We'll go ahead and start getting ready with some. You know
No,
what?
no, no,
Oh.
no, no.
Come
It's my turn. I get to talk now.
on. Go.
I'm the captain. Now I'm playing. Before I do, it is past 10, so we are officially Mezzo Forte Sportz After Dark. Danny Cuban. So yes, even though I mentioned earlier, we're still going to cuss and drink even before because it's currently World Series. So all rules go out the door. But it is after dark, so we'll cuss even more and we'll drink even more. Unrated, unsolicited, unmarketed, unregulated, and unadjusted. There's some Starbucks here, sipping on. We'll do a quick round table. Ryan, you said you weren't drinking anything. Did you change your mind, get something?
Yep, just drinking water tonight. Say
I
hi
like
to
it.
him, guys.
No,
Hi,
show,
guys.
show
I like the
Bad Luck
Whataburger
Cutler
Yeti.
your cup there.
Yeah, I have it.
Whataburger Yeti.
I have mine in my car.
There you go.
Classy cup, man. Classy cup. Bad Luck. Yeah, you sipping on it? Yeah, you said you showed me Miller. Miller, nice. Beer of the Cowboys. The original light beer, as they claim. Danny, over there. What you sipping on over there, man?
I was actually just sipping on some Coke. It's Coca-Cola. They're gonna sponsor us soon. Coca-Cola.
You gotta drink HEB cola,
Drink
bro.
fresh. No, I don't know. Not even drink fresh. What is it? What's the Coke one?
Refreshingly sweet. Not just kidding. No, I don't know.
No idea.
Like any
Didn't
of
even
them,
knew
they all sound good. You know, like. it's
No, I
just
think
Coke.
Coke is just a classic or something like that.
No,
Or
Coke is
class, classic,
polar bears
classic.
going down.
Oh, the polar bears.
I'll support any soda that's pure, uncut Dominican sugar cane. Support that. None of this artificial sweetener, corn syrup crap. Give me that sugar cane. Yeah, drinking Carbox. Let's crack open another one. But yeah, just right quick, if I could buy any sports memorabilia, maybe I would purchase the game-winning football that Vince Young was able to run for my Texas
Illinois.
Longhorns
Dang.
against
I was about to say
USC
Vince
back
Young.
in the legendary Rose Bowl, one of the best college games ever in some lists. That he ran in himself to solidify our win against USC.
That's cool. That's a good choice.
That was
Oh, damn! It went overtime.
Yes.
currently
Don't
our
even
Spurs
say it's-
are battling. They're in a battle with the depleted Lakers. Yeah, it's currently an OT. Our
Was an OT.
Houston needs some late game heroics. They're currently at the top of the seventh. But we all remember they had 7 runs in that one random inning against Boston. So miracles can happen.
Nathan.
In 8th inning, what's up? Is there any other basketball related news? Any of y'all want to just throw out there?
Didn't they call that? What was his name? Was it Lonnie Walker? They called him Way at HEB.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was fun.
no. Whatever. Damn it.
Yeah, I know. I already said that.
All right. Well,
Okay,
whatever.
someone called
Anyways.
Lonnie Walker away. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
They called
like,
him.
And like I was telling everyone, I mean, we're not gonna win every game. Like it's just this isn't the year for us to win. Like, this is a year for us to develop and like just get comfortable with like big teams and stuff. So I don't know. Go Spurs, go.
Oh, I guess since Albert's here, he's one of our resident Clippers fans out there.
Oh,
Any news going on with
A
the
legit
Clippers?
Clippers fan. A legit Clippers
There you
fan.
go.
Not those bandwagoners. No, I'm just kidding. What's it called? No, well, Kawhi Leonard's still out, man. The season hasn't started yet.
I hear he's doing a lot of off-season things. Isn't he gonna have his own album and
He had his own album, and then I don't know if y'all heard when he did the ribbon cutting at the new stadium that he was just there, like he looked like you want to be there, and I guess he's just preoccupied in his own things. I guess I don't know. He went to California for a reason. I mean, closer to home, maybe stuff off the court. Maybe I know. I mean, regardless, anytime you mention Kawhi Leonard, you mention one of the best two-way players in the game right now, and
Nope.
um and I know they got Bledsoe in the off season. Right now I haven't been watching basketball. Just because just been tied up with baseball. But
Dang, I
true
know.
that, true
uh
that.
I know once I know I think he's for sure he's gonna be before Christmas time, Kawhi Leonard, hopefully. That's more or less the timetable they gave him. But um I don't know for now, I mean it, it's just been very lackluster with Kawhi. I mean, they finally made a conference championship last season, but I mean, still fell short. Uh, I mean, you associate Kawhi Leonard with championships, and I guess that's what we want as far as Clipper Nation is concerned. That's what we want back in. We want at least to get away from that shadow, and we're doing it slowly. I mean, we're like I said, they're making a stadium. They're separating themselves from the Lakers. I'm not sure they'll still be considered the Los Angeles Clippers,
Yeah,
but
they're a little
Oh,
far. I mean, it's like the
yeah.
Cowboys.
Semantics.
I
Yeah.
mean, the Cowboys they haven't been in Dallas since forever.
Arlington Cowboys.
Yeah, the Arlington Cowboys. But yeah, but I guess they're in the Dallas metropolitan area, so it's whatever.
Okay, okay. I mean, the Spurs aren't in the downtown.
Well, I mean, it's like the Rio Grande Valley Vipers, bro. You're not gonna call them the Mission Vipers. I mean, or the
Maybe.
McAllen Vipers.
Maybe I
That's
would.
true.
They do it for the World Series. Little League.
Uh,
Oh
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, they do.
well,
McAllen.
yeah, too.
it sounds like Albert had a good hot take. Who's gonna start this season first? It's gonna be Kawhi, Simmons, or Kyrie. Who's gonna be first to suit up for their respective teams?
Well, the thing is, Leonard's a guaranteed
No, I
thing
think, yeah,
if he's not hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
I think he'll
Yes.
play. Beto,
That's
who's
just
playing first?
who's first.
Who plays first? Kyrie or Simmons?
Kyrie has his head so far up his ass that we can cuss right. Kyrie has
Yeah,
his
go
head
for
so
it.
far up his ass, and
But bro, why? Why?
he thinks the world is flat, bro. That's why.
But like, dude.
The world's not flat.
Uh,
That's gay.
I mean, I guess
Oh.
he thinks he gets paid hundreds of millions of dollars that he could have his own opinion, right? Which is,
well, I
I mean,
mean,
he can't.
he's still
he
gonna
can.
play. He's just not gonna play in New York.
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
the thing is, like thinking about it, I'm not gonna get into any politics or anything. I'm just gonna say this. So you're required to be clean to have a job, right?
Right.
No drugs,
Yes.
no
Drug
whatever.
tests.
Drug test, everything, right? Now jobs are making a requirement to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
People see the wrong in it, and yeah, I mean, do each his own. Whatever you believe in, that's great. I'm not here to shove anything down your throat, but I mean, you're getting paid that much money.
I was gonna say, dude, we're not getting paid millions.
I know exactly. But I mean, if it's a job you need, or I mean, in this case he didn't need it. But I mean, if it's a job that that's what were born to do or wanted to do.
Yeah.
Again, are you? I mean, I guess his beliefs are stronger than that, and I completely respect that. But it's not
And-
just you're working
and
for.
I was gonna say they got to for me. It's like okay, whatever, right? It's the basketball players, but there's an organization, right? So like, there's
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of younger players. There's like regular people with like regular families, like a regular
Mhm.
ass jobs, and I'm like, well, damn. Now I'm not gonna work because of XYZ. Maybe his trainer, maybe the person, the got the bottle or water boy has one less bottle to do. It's kind of dumb if you think about it in the micro sense, but if the macro sense of not just the organization but just the league itself, like
I mean, he's not only letting down himself. I mean, he's letting down the 14 guys on that roster.
that's
Not
what I'm
only that,
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
from
Yeah.
from potentially winning a championship. or he's letting down a whole city, you know. And but I mean, hey, I respect to him whatever he feels is right. Hey, he's standing up for it. I strongly respect that as well. So I guess I'm on both sides of each corner, but I think he has his head so far of his ass that, you know, if he had just stayed quiet before with that flat Earth shit, I mean, I would have been all right. You know, more power to you. But
To preface this, he has donated a lot of his own
Mhm.
money to charitable contributions. So his opinions can be varied, but I mean, his heart's in the right place most of the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, and
Uh,
again,
That's
his
hard to say.
beliefs, like I
yes.
said, and his beliefs, like I said, whatever he believes in, hey, by all means, if he feels like he's gonna be tracked by a COVID vaccine, which I think our cell phones do the work, most of the work for us. I'm
Yeah,
doing most of
yeah.
the, but I mean, as far as Ben Simmons is concerned, I mean, it's a matter of, I mean, they're holding him by the balls. They get the trade that they want. You get me? So the organization gets the trade they want. Um, Kind of like a Deshaun Watson situation, but Deshaun Watson at least gets to hold the cards in his table. He's like, "You're gonna send me wherever I want to go, but hey, and you want to send me wherever you can get the most value. But I don't want to go there."
Nice. And
Yeah.
we'll talk
Now-
more Deshaun soon.
Now I don't know if Simmons has a no trade clause, and if he
No, I don't
does,
either.
That's true. That's true.
but I know they're getting feelers everywhere, so I'm assuming he just wants to be out of there. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, but again, who's willing to pay for the guy who's not the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Or I could just get
and-
like another shooter or something for that money.
I can get Steph Curry right now for less money, and he has a better 3-point shooting percentage than.
Get Danny
He
Green,
does.
bro.
Oh my God, dude, get over it, dude. He came to Laredo in once way, and he did in San Antonio.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. No, you
He-
went,
A
dude. You
basketball
went.
clinic.
Why'd you go to
He
a house?
went.
Why'd you go to a house trying to find him a shot?
Whatever. What's it called? And even then, like he wasn't even like. Actually, he was better in Cleveland before he went to Spurs. You know.
Whatever.
What's it called?
Dude, my bad. He won a ring. No, I mean he's all right. I have a love-hate relationship with all my famous tocayos.
What's it called? But I guess to answer the question, I strove away from the main thing. Yeah, I do think Kawhi Leonard will play first because at least he's in a guaranteed spot. The team wants him. He wants to be around the team. He's just, you know, injury prone. He's made out of glass. What do you expect? I mean, playing in a sport where you're running for like 45 minutes straight and intervals.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I mean, of course, it takes a toll on you, and NBA players need to take care of their legs. You could ask Embiid before he became the process. Um, honestly, Kawhi Leonard will probably start first than anyone else. Probably not start, but probably he will play first than anyone because they're gonna manage his time for sure. So he won't be starting.
Awesome. All right, I like the feedback. I guess I get the more important hot take is Simmons or Kyrie, who of the two will play first, and that's ongoing. I think that to wrap up what we're talking about basketball wise. Do we have a final score in that Spurs OT game?
Yeah, they lost.
Uh,
It was
I'm
120,
sorry.
125, 122.
yeah, whatever. So
It's whatever. They're still young. They're learning. The close games with the Lakers and with the Bucks. Uh, well, they're still learning things.
yeah, so they'll get there. I mean, you want to do some football?
I'm gonna forego hockey because there really isn't much headlines. I could move those headlines to Thursday. And like the Dallas Stars didn't even play this evening. They play tomorrow against the
Exactly.
Golden
There's
Knights.
there's no cold front here in Texas, so that's why they didn't play today.
So let's just get into some football.
Oh my God, dude, he's out, man.
Keep
Oh,
it to
sorry.
mute yourself or keep it to yourself. I want to hear that shit. No, college football. Just knock out college football real quick. Most of the teams that were expected to win did win. There was a few upsets that did occur over the weekend,
Baby.
or notable games. One game that I was hoping for an upset but didn't happen was Oklahoma. They won 35 to Kansas's 23. And I mean, Kansas, I think they upset them like last season or a season two ago. The Jayhawks, they had opportunities. Don't get me wrong, and that would have been like a big upset. Since I think they're like last in the Big 12, so they had nothing to lose. And in front of the home crowd, they could have definitely pulled it off. Alabama, surprise, surprise, 152-24 against Tennessee. Um, Michigan, they pretty much put the beat down Northwestern, 33-7. Upset that I did like. Oklahoma State lost to Iowa State's 24. It was 24-21. I think they were playing on the road. So them Cyclones, what that do for them? Well, I think that moves them more of in a tie position with Oklahoma State to see which one of those two can represent the opposite spectrum of the Big 12. When the Big 12 title occurs, everyone knows it's probably going to be Oklahoma. It's foregone conclusion. But who are they going to face? Iowa State put a good statement game to put themselves in the position to maybe make it to that title matchup. And I would like that since I hate anything and everything that comes out of the state of Oklahoma. So go Cyclones.
Especially Rattler, man. Hate that guy.
Some West Coast rivalry action. Yeah, the Oregon Ducks face off against UCLA Bruins. That was a very close matchup late in the hours of Saturday. I think the Ducks barely pulled the win, 34-31, to keep their, I guess, playoff hopes alive for the, I guess, the Pac-12 title matchup. I don't know who else would be second to them, maybe Stanford, but I'm just guessing. A classic matchup, Notre Dame. They beat USC 31-16. No, Notre Dame was 16. USC not even ranked. It really is kind of a heads up for everyone's speculating who's going to be the newest coach for USC. I think more recently, Mike Tomlin just shot down rumors that he got offers. So everyone and anyone in like other college and even the pros is like, are you going to go to USC next year? No, damn it. Who's even putting these rumors up?
No, I like what he said on the record. He was like, there's not a big enough booster to write the check that I'm going to ask for.
Oh, man.
I like his style. Awesome. For those Aggie fans out there, what happened? What's Texas A&M? They handled their business against South Carolina Gamecocks, 44-14. UTSA, what do you up? Runners on that win streak. They beat Louisiana Tech, 45-16. Moving on up.
Okay, I saw them as 23. Wow.
I think I thought it was 22. Well, on the coaches poll, I don't know what the actual BCS ranking was, but on the coaches poll, I'd seen them at 22.
Yeah, so UTSA, they're probably going to move up another few spots. I think they're going to get a nationally televised game on like ESPN2, I think.
ESPN2, yeah.
On November the 6th, I want to say.
Against the Miners.
Against the UTEP Miners in-state rivalry. I like it. So a lot to cheer for over there, San Antonio, with your football squad. And one game I think that stood out above all else was a crazy 9 overtime game that saw Illinois, unranked Illinois, beat the number 6 or number 2 ranked Penn State. They were like in the top 5, Penn State, but they got upset at home, 20-18. Now the thing about I was discussing with Ryan earlier, the formatting for overtime has changed a bit. So after the third go around, where you get to 4 downs to try to get 3 or more, they change it. At the third OT and on, it's just strictly 1 down, and they treat it like a 2-point conversion. You even line it up like the 5. Is that where 2-point conversions begin?
Yeah.
Anyway, so both teams sucked for like a good part of 7 of those OTs. Like, oh, they sucked. The next team, they sucked. All right, move it to the other side of the field. And then it just was back and forth of nonstop. No team could throw it in or run it in for 7 innings, OTs. And then finally, Illinois, they scored. And what happens? Penn State, they score one of their own. And then finally, Illinois was able to pull up the key stop in the end zone that had the student section, no doubt, which was the loudest at the time. And mercifully, the game came to an end. I like it. It was a great upset. I mean, Penn State, they're still probably going to be in the running for playoff positioning. Uh, but it was entertaining. Um, any college games that y'all were interested in or had a little bit of you want to talk about real quick?
Just no, just because UT and UTSA didn't play. So I mean, UTSA play, I guess. No,
Yes,
but
my Longhorns
I
were on a
guess.
bye, so I had the evening to just chill. But Ryan, any thoughts on any teams out there?
So this week I didn't get to follow any of the teams. I had UTSA on my notifications on my phone, so I saw that score. But no, I was uh didn't watch any college football this weekend. But
I think baseball
I
took
am
precedent over most of our televisions.
oh for sure. And I was doing a lot of hiking this weekend.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice.
But yeah,
There we go.
so
And
I'm super impressed with UTSA. Excited. My cousin and I were talking about going to the bowl game.
Nice,
Uh,
nice.
so that might
I
be
I think like UTSA, like they made some deal with Pizza Hut. You order like I don't know how many pizzas online or something, and they'll give you like tickets to a game.
really
Yeah.
Yes, they really want people to pack in the Alamo Dome,
they need
like
to,
sell it
man.
out,
They deserve it.
and they could. They're saying they
Yeah,
could, and they should.
yeah.
Um,
Going to their two off on road games, like it was fun. They need the support, so they deserve it.
right, and it's a good precursor for when they move to the next conference in the years to come with the athletic
Yeah.
conference, American Athletic Conference. And like I told Andy, maybe they can start a rivalry with SMU when the time comes. Well, fuck Texas State. Uh, Albert, any college games that you want to comment on or not?
I was looking for the Cyclones to beat Oklahoma State after what they did to UT last week,
Mhm.
and I was in Fredericksburg when I was watching that. I was with a bunch of UT fans, bunch of beautiful people. I'm like the only nopal out there, but
So,
it,
salt of the earth.
but what's it called? Sorry. Um, they nah, man, dude, it was a close game, and they just yeah, just ruined it at the end. What's it called? It's that defense, man. Texas' defense just gets gassed out, dude. It's literally night and day when they start. Like it, they rush the QB, they pressure the secondaries, playing great man. But I think that's the thing. They're playing. You're in a college. You're in college football. You don't have to be playing man. You have no reason to be playing man
Yeah.
in college football. Um, with all this run pass option stuff. But anyway, yeah, they just gas out the secondary. They're constantly rushing, which is great, but they just don't know how to manage their time on the field. Um the reason why they get gassed out is that they give up so many big plays on third down on the second half. And but as far as that's concerned,
And I
this
think
weekend,
too many three and outs
hmm
también puts the defense back out after
hmm
very short breaks. They get
it's because
gassed out,
it's
as you say.
yeah, and honestly, I'm proud of what Sarkisian has done with that offense and with that defense in general. Like he's doing a heck of a job as a head coach. Kind of exciting. Todd Herman, you know, did what he could, being a good recruit coach. He was highly touted, but Sarkisian has that infamous running offense, so one back offense. But now we're looking at more of a spread or more of a pro style offense. You need a good game manager for that, and um, hopefully Arch Manning comes to UT. But anyway, that's a different point.
All right,
Fingers
guys.
crossed on that one. Then.
All right, guys. It's getting late, so we do need to get into pro ball because we haven't
We
gotten
we were
into
Okay,
it.
okay.
we're done with college, man. Let's go
Yeah.
into pros.
All right. Thank
Iowa
you.
State, Iowa State. That's what I was
I
trying
was
to say.
gonna
Iowa
say
State.
it's getting late. We're not
That's
just in
right.
the we're not just in the central time, but we're also in the East Coast, my friend. So we got to think about that. So, anyways, so we'll go right into NFL Week 7 recap. We'll have you start. All right.
Okay, so what happened in week 7? Well, it begins just just to wrap up some of the scores. Uh, well, Cleveland, a very depleted Cleveland beat a very depleted Denver team, 17-14. That was Thursday. Washington football team lost to the Packers. Uh, it was pretty much 24-10 Packers favor. Titans and Derrick Henry had probably, I think, the surprise of the surprise of Sunday. They beat the Chiefs 27-3. A lot of questions looming around what's going on in the Chiefs. Is it Mahomes has got the yips or something? I don't know. Um, Nobody really cares about Falcons Dolphins, even though that was a close game. Jets keep losing. Surprise. Patriots ran up the score 54. There's no mercy rule in football, I guess. Giants surprised a lot of people, I guess, but it is they beat the Panthers without a Christian McCaffrey still not there, so no surprise. 25-3 was the score. Bengals putting the beat down on their rivals, the Ravens, 41-17. Uh, Raiders, they've been doing pretty good since Gruden left, 133-22 against the Eagles. Lions still looking for their first win of the season. Definitely weren't going to get against the Rams, 28-19. Cardinals, definitely undefeated Cardinals, mind you. 31-5 against the Texans. 5 because they got a safety. I guess they needed a couple, like 50 more safeties to try to win the game. Buccaneers, they won 38-3. I think Zach Wilson, right? He got injured during the game. Probably gonna see a lot more time off. Maybe Andy Dalton will come back. And then the Monday night, it was the Colts, San Francisco. Look, look now. Carson Wentz, he's pulling some wins out of his butt. 30-18 was that score. Excuse me. That was the Sunday night game. Monday night, yesterday, very underwhelming card. New Orleans 13, Seattle 10. Russell Wilson still not available. Fucking up my fantasy. And Russell and I got Jameis Winston as the backup. Also fucking up my fantasy. Very underwhelming scores. And the Cowboys, they were off, thankfully. There's some time to rest.
Another win. Yes.
Another one.
They win because they didn't play. So I don't know, Danny. Did you want to go with your blitz or that game that you want to play, or just dissect any one of these games?
No, we'll just do headlines. Like I said, we're running a little out of time today, so we'll just do. Some
I blame
headlines.
Beto.
We'll do some headlines real quick. In this case, Tom Brady did get his 600 touchdown. Mike Evans did give it to the fan, but the fan again did return it. So we talked a little bit about that.
Yes.
And Steelers coach Mike Tomlin does actually deny any USC coaching opportunity. To say that never say never, but this time it is never. Like you're saying, they're offering. You would have to offer him like way too much money for you to get that. I know Packers did place Devontae Adams on COVID list.
That's true. My fantasy.
Yeah, I know. And so the Jets did actually pick up Joe Flacco for the Eagles. So Coach Carroll was actually talking about counting on Geno Smith. He actually has never won without Russell. Currently sitting 2-5, so he's in the hot seat for a while right now. And Texas quarterback Watson's it's actually in talks of trade with multiple teams. So the Falcons or Panthers are actually interested. So we'll talk a little bit more like next week about just kind of like the overall status of the NFL. But just like I guess we'll just start wrapping up. But I'll just get a little perspective of a Cowboys fan. This year. I was Beto is our obvious huge Cowboys fan. But yeah, just kind of like a perspective on like obviously every year is our year, right? But for real, this year it's been pretty good. They've been pretty good. I don't know, Ryan, if you're a Texans or a Cowboys fan yourself. But I guess it's a Texas team. But what do you think, Beto? Just like your quick thought, right?
Yeah, I'll keep it short. Yeah, I'll keep it short. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm not an obnoxious Cowboy fan that says every year is our year. Oh my God, get Cowboys Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean, every team has that state of mind when they start 0-0, right? Game one, everyone thinks it's their year. But keep it short, to the point. Cowboys fans every time they say every year's our year, every year's our year. This year is something to be kind of surprised and proud about. Regardless if they win it all or not, it just kind of goes to show the importance of getting gems in the draft. and team building wise, making those smart moves, making those moves that you're not willing to make, and shows testament to that. Drafting all defense, hitting 2 home runs, well, 3 home runs with Parsons, C.D. Lamb, and Diggs in the draft.
The Diggs.
And they're paying them cents compared to what their contracts. They're outplaying their contracts completely. So I'll just leave it at that. That it's just, yeah, every year is our year, but every team's year is their year. But the Cowboys have something to actually be excited about, and this is something. Yeah, I've seen them win a Super Bowl in my lifetime, but this is something I get to see as an adult. And if they do win it all the way, I think I don't know, I'll get a tattoo on my butt or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you heard it first. No,
Ryan's gonna supervise it.
No, I totally agree with you. This year, even as a I don't really watch a lot of football, but even I'm starting to follow the Cowboys. It's like, wow, these guys are surprising everybody. But I think they've also kind of shifted their mentality from being a team with a big head to more of a humble team that is just going in and putting in the work. You know?
Yeah, and I think that has a lot to do with the quarterback, like Dak. You know, every team kind of essentially is like the essence of their quarterback, or mostly, really, right?
Right.
And so I know Dak's been very, very good for the Cowboys, especially for the fan base. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm enjoying seeing their wins.
Yeah, one quick tidbit is that I'm noticing one thing that I haven't noticed that I have noticed in the past is that the Cowboys are not losing in the big moments
Oh yeah,
anymore. They're not leaving the game to the fourth quarter, 2-minute drive, 2-minute drill. They're
Well, that Patriots game got me a little nervous though.
Hey, you quiet, all right?
I mean, that was
You
that
quiet, all right?
was. Ooh, that was
C.D. Lamb
interesting.
won me fantasy that week. All right.
I mean, he did risk it a little bit. I mean, but sometimes you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, dude.
But it just goes to show that was all that money that Dak was asking for last year.
I was gonna say, no, seriously, yeah, he's worth it. I mean, that's literally exactly what I told. I forgot who I told. I'm like, shit, you know what? He kind of is worth $40 million because Patrick Mahomes sure ain't. Like
Madden curse, bro. Like you said, Madden curse.
Got Madden curse.
Shut up, man.
I told you.
No, it just goes to show the
He got
importance of
Madden
film
curse.
and the importance of film. And everyone has studied film on Patrick Mahomes because everyone wants to copy Patrick Mahomes. Those sidearm throws, those left-handed throws, those little random shovel passes, anything that he improvises, it's been filmed. There's film on it already.
Yeah.
So just, I mean, I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes, regardless, the film speaks for itself, but still, I mean, even though you figure it out, that's where the great ones come out. Tom Brady doesn't have any flashy stuff. I mean, everyone's figured out Tom Brady. He's just that good that he's able to be better than everyone else. Yeah.
Dang, so yeah, I mean, that's what happened. That reminded me of someone called Michael Jordan. Dude, that dude was scary, dude. That dude was a scary dude. Like, a lot of players always say, like, he was a scary dude to play against. Imagine.
Sorry.
Sounds like Derrick Henry. It's a lot of people don't want to face him.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That is a scary
he's in
man.
Tennessee, bro.
It's not a dude. That's a man.
Hey, Beto, he's in Tennessee. Ryan's in Tennessee right now.
Yeah, it's right. Reporting out of
Oh,
Tennessee.
really?
Yeah, he lives next to Derrick Henry or whatever.
Yep.
Me and my wife are planning a trip we want to go see Main Street, man. I just want to go to Margaritaville on Main Street. That's what I want to do. Go to Margaritaville.
Nice.
Yeah, come down Broadway, man. It's a cool area.
Yeah, dude. No, totally. That's what we were planning. That's our next big trip.
Yeah.
Broadway? The hell is
Broadway
that?
Street is what they call it.
Oh, it's like
It's the main like
Mm-hmm.
it's like
the 6th Street.
like Samber.
bigger and nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Like Samber from Laredo.
Oh my gosh.
No,
No,
mines, bro.
not at all.
Mines. Las mines.
As mean as bro.
Was it 8th Street? Oh no, go die, please, dude.
Dude, don't even mention that, bro. That's embarrassing. Stop.
That's super
There's-
embarrassing, dude.
There's fights every fucking weekend, bro. It's
Really?
embarrassing. Yes, dude.
Alright, guys, we're talking about Laredo, Texas. Don't ever go there. It's not a good town.
Yeah.
It's not a good city.
Hey.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. Just visit
Eh,
people. The people from Laredo are really cool. I mean, we're all.
Correa,
Wait, are we all
Correa
from
comes
Laredo?
down here every
Are
now
we
and then.
from Laredo?
I'm
Like,
not.
no, I'm like, I don't know if Ryan is.
Okay, well,
Nope,
you're from
from
Laredo
Houston.
now. You're like
I know.
family.
You're now
So,
Tejano.
Now you've been blessed with the what is it,
We'll send we'll send you your membership packet in the mail.
oh, yeah,
All right,
yeah, it's like is that a HEB selects
Hey, there you go.
combo locos all day.
Bring me as
Como-
much HEB as you want to send. I am okay with that.
Carnesazos.
Dude,
Man, I miss HEB.
get you some Buckies. Dude,
Yes.
God,
Need
Yeah,
that.
Bucky's is now everywhere, bro.
yeah, Buckies
Nah.
is everywhere. Wait, do you have a Buckies nearby? Nah.
Yeah, well, they're building a Bucky's
No,
in
not you.
Tennessee.
Hey, in Tennessee.
They're
Oh,
building one in
same.
Tennessee. just
Yeah, they're
not-
building one in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But like miles away, you know.
No, it's gonna be the biggest Bucky's ever. It's gonna beat out the one in New Braunfels.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
That's why I just want to go when the Bucky's is built, so I can just go there and say I bought something from there.
Oh,
Some beaver nuggets.
The same beaver nuggets you get here. in
Mhm.
Omaha.
No.
But they're just worth it because they're from Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave with a
Ah.
country accent. I'm gonna sound like freaking Josh Turner coming home.
I want to see Bucky's take on the hot chicken.
Mm.
The
See hot chicken. Yeah.
That's right. Nashville hot
I was
chicken,
gonna
legendary.
say, that's right.
We
Dude,
went and ate some Hattie B's and watched the Astros win out the ALCS last.
I was gonna say, have you eaten
Friday.
any what are some? Have you eaten like any crazy? Not crazy, but like not things you find in Texas. Things over there.
Yeah. I mean, some terrible barbecue.
I was about to say Tennessee barbecue is
What is it?
is
Is
like
it dry rub?
it's like sweeter. No, it's like
sweet. Yeah.
yeah, it's sweeter.
Ah.
They like put Dr. Pepper in like their barbecue sauce and crap like that.
It's
Yeah.
It's
Try something new.
yeah.
Like mole?
Yeah. Hot chicken. Hot chicken's the
Yeah, it's like that, dude. They put like
thing.
they brush it with like it's like barbecue sauce, but they sweeten it. It's like brown sugar and
Extra sweet.
cinnamon.
Molasses.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
it looks
vinegar
like-
based like how a lot of like
Yeah.
Texas barbecue is.
Wait,
Nah, we
what
heard
is
like-
Texas barbecue uses molasses, right? That's what it is.
Texas barbecue sauce is more of the tart side.
hmm
Yeah.
Here it's
Or
more
more
brown
vinegar peppered.
Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
That
That's
and
what's
out
up.
here they don't really use beef; they use pork. So
hmm Yeah, and over here we like eat huesos and stuff, eat bones and everything. So
yeah,
nothing of the cow goes to
Like
waste.
Right.
ribs and
Mhm.
yeah, actually,
Bris-
yeah, that's true.
but brisket, but
That's
the
true.
poor man's brisket, not the actual nice brisket.
Yeah, no, yeah, not the.
The one that you use at the very end because your fire's dying, all the grasa just comes out, burns your brisket. That type of brisket.
Okay, this one.
But yeah, no, there's great food out in Nashville. So, yeah,
And there's a great football team out there with the
Oh, yeah,
Tennessee
dude.
Titans.
yeah, they're doing work. They're doing work.
Derrick Henry, bro. Hey, is he's 6'3", Beto?
And he's like 6'5".
God damn.
Bridge, man. No, kudos to all them folks out there in Tennessee. Yeah, have something to cheer for. Them Titans, running the tables out there in the division.
And
the
using
Chiefs,
the Miami's quarterback.
Tannehill, maybe Tannehill. Same thing as Stafford could do shit with Detroit. Maybe it was just the team itself he needed to change. So good with Tannehill finding a nice home for his talents to grow. And it didn't help that you got man-child Derrick Henry throwing people off like you goddamn King Kong and shit.
And I retract my statement I said about Sam Darnold like 3 weeks ago or
I
like
mean,
4 weeks ago.
whatever, bro.
They don't have
They-
McCaffrey.
They put PJ Walker in, bro. They benched him. That's it. So
I know.
It's because they don't have Ron Rivera anymore. All right.
bunts?
All
Why
right,
would you
guys.
bunt
So,
that?
So it doesn't look like it's the Chiefs' year. They're already 3 losses in. Right.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year. It's gonna be really hard.
Yeah,
At least,
no.
unless.
No way.
Nah, I mean, unless the Saints, dude, it's just because that division is hard, and I just don't think anyone is gonna just take it easy from that. Like leave the foot off the gas. I mean, they already have 5 straight losses, dude. Or not, I don't know about
And-
straight losses, but just losses in general.
Not only that,
Yeah.
it's their scheduling, bro. Their scheduling was tough this year.
And
Cowboys schedule is the top. I think like one of the top two easiest schedules this season. So the
uh,
Cowboys, like
true.
the only two teams I expect them to lose to are the Cardinals and Chiefs.
yeah, true that. I thought they were gonna lose to the Patriots, but whatever.
Shut the hell up, Danny. They didn't. All right.
Just to end on one of the more sexier matchups going into this next week, Thursday, when we come on the air, there's going to be a football game. You got the Packers and the Cardinals. I think
Ooh,
that is a damn good Thursday night matchup.
that is.
No,
that
it's
I
is.
not
hope they
with-
televise it.
Without Adam,
What do you think? Packers?
I'm
going
still
Packers.
Cardinals. Cardinals could pull up the win. They're 7-0, and without Adams, who the hell's Aaron Rodgers gonna throw to?
I mean, that's her. I thought he was the greatest thrower of the football. That was Juan. That was Juan.
That's a biased opinion.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely a entertaining matchup. That's gonna happen when we're on the air Thursday.
All right,
Uh,
guys. Start wrapping up. All right, go for it.
Wee. Let's go, Stros.
Oh.
Shut up.
What is that? Do I hear it? Is that a guitar?
Danny's the only one who could hear it.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can hear it.
Imagination.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for listening to us this week's episode. Hope y'all can chill with us next time. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. Check out our podcast coming soon on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Alright, guys. Thank you so much to our sponsors today. Also to our people that did our contributors for today. We got Ryan, Balog, Beto, Superfan Art, of course. Thank you so much for listening to this. Is Danny BMD signing off, saying laters to all and bringing home art.
Thank you, Dan. Lesson of the day is I don't got one, but if you're in the San Antonio area, need your car detailed, looking brand new, there's a guy who worked hard like a dog for you. That's Devil Dog Detailing out there in the San Antonio area. Give him a holla, they'll get your car looking spot on. Remember, sports are great, but then need nothing without all the fans. This is episode number 75. Until next time, folks, be cool, stay safe, keep on listening to Mezzo Forte Sportz. Go Stros!
Let's go, Stros.
And then they're 5-1 right now, bro. They're playing both Stros.
I know.
There's more than one game. Game 2 tomorrow. Doesn't
Bro,
matter what
right now,
happens tonight.
top of the 8th, they just scored again. Wait, hon, catch. Yes, thank God. Get him out,
Oh, this is
No!
Encore. This is Mezzo Forte Sportz Encore. Oh.
I don't believe it.
Freaking Braves just scored again, bro. 6-1 now.
That's
cool.
all right. Wash your hands
Alright.
and game 2 tomorrow.
Laters.
Oh shit, we're still on. My bad. Sorry. I should have told.